What's up guys, welcome to the Hardwin82 channel. I'm Adam and today we're gonna talk about AI in TVs. We are hearing all the time about AI here, AI there, AI everywhere, especially stuff like ChatGPT, like AI representing new tools to help you do your job basically, and AI in our phones, especially phones like iPhone 16. But subject of AI in tellies is something new, but what exactly that means, what this technology is giving you. So let's talk about that. Stay tuned. Guys, some time ago I made a video that's quite popular on my channel. I was explaining every possible detail regarding telly, so that was perfect TV buying guide. I'm Adam and today we're gonna talk about televisions. Even that was made 2 years ago, it's still very accurate. So if you want to know something about the panels, about differences between LED and OLED, what quantum dot means, what refresh rate means, HDR, etc., etc., everything you will find in this video. So it's still very accurate. But if you love new tech and recently you found out that every telly has AI in the title, this video is for you. So guys, recently I went to the store and I was looking at those tellies. They are beautiful, the image clarity is unbelievable, the depth of details is amazing, everything's so great. But I was wondering what exactly AI means, because at the end of the day you might think that this is some kind of mumbo jumbo technical bullshit that is someone is trying to sell you. I don't know if you remember when Full HD was represented, some manufacturers were selling telly with a name HD Ready, and HD Ready is not Full HD. So yeah, let's talk a little bit about AI, because I don't want to be scammed and probably you don't want to be as well. Let's dive into it. AI in tellies is giving you two major differences. First of all, they are giving you new abilities that you never had with your old telly, and the second category is enhancing the general experience. I'm talking about everything: picture, sound, apps, stuff like that. To understand better about how those tellies works these days, you need to understand that technology changed a lot. So just a few years ago you just had a CPU. This one component was making the whole calculation, and these days CPUs are not like they used to be. They are much more. So in one place, in one CPU, you have actually 3 different brains. Let's call them brains. So we have still normal CPU, but we have also GPU that is handling graphics, and we have NPU, neural processing unit, and this last brain is handling AI stuff basically. I will try to make this video easy as possible. For example, if you go to Samsung.com website and you have a look at those new tellies that they are selling, they call it a new era of Samsung AI TV. In very simple way they are explaining what those AI tellies can do for you. For example, image upscaling. This is very important. For example, you have 8K or even 4K television, but you're watching content recorded only in 4K, only in Full HD. So this telly, in very precise and elegant way, will enhance the resolution for you. So even if your content is shit basically, it will make it clear. Details, let's have a look. I've seen this summer here. When you watch something like a sport event, it will sharpen and smooth motion of objects and text. This example of the ball is a very good example. So if you're a fan of football or anything that is moving fast on the screen, yeah, this is a telly you want. Of course, something for gamers. A lot of people playing games on telly, especially when they have consoles. So the technology here, it's called motion accelerator, and it's basically increasing frames per second. In very elegant way, neural processor is making calculation, predicting the next frame. For example, when you have car that is moving from this side to that side, he can, by doing calculation, guess that if the car is moving from this side to that side, that means car was in the middle as well, so he will generate extra frame for you, so the smoothness of motion is much better. So the level of details, have a look, it's mind-blowing. This neuroprocessor is constantly doing calculations and improving the quality of everything you watch. It's not only about sharpness and the smoothness, but you know, color accuracy is also important. For example, have a look at those two tellies. When you have a AI telly, you will have much better color accuracy. Of course, the old tellies from 2 years ago, top spec tellies from the top shelf, they will still handle the colors nicely, but I'm talking about the footage that was maybe a little bit worse quality. So AI is not only improving the sharpness and smoothness and the details of the, in this case, lady on this picture, but also doing calculations for the colors. So the colors are represented differently. You have different shades of this yellow, you have different shades of the sky. The red looks a little bit different on one telly than the other one, and in theory shouldn't. It's like he understands the full palette that human eye can notice, and it's like enhancing. So that was the vision side, but it's also doing improvements regarding the sound. And my favorite thing is he can detect the dialogue between, you know, the actors, and he can easily increase the voices. So yeah, I watch sometimes content, I'm like, what? I cannot hear exactly, there's a lot of things going on in this scene, and someone is saying something to the other person. I'm like, what did he just say? I can't pick this because I can't really hear it. So yeah, it's increasing this. So I presume there are different presets, like some of the sound bars have. For example, you listen classic music, so the tones will be a little bit different, or simply watching a movie, and some sound bars can enhance the voice, the dialogue. So AI is doing this as well. Very important with new tellies these days is what kind of processor they are using. And again, remember, we are not talking about normal processors. We are talking about 3 brains in one. For the newest Samsung tellies, they have a processor generation 3. And this is quite important because the difference between generations is massive these days. For example, generation 3 offers 15% faster CPU, 40% faster GPU, it's a graphic, and double the neural networks. So yeah, if I was buying a TV today, I would choose the telly with the newest processor. So Samsung has this NQ8 generation 3 AI processor. LG is using Alpha 9 Gen 6 processor, and Sony is using cognitive processor XR. So this is the newest processors on the market. So yeah, when you look at the spec in the store, have a look. It's very important what CPU it has. Other things to consider: AI is giving you new abilities that you never had before, because it's AI and basically can do everything. It just depends how you teach it. So you can use, for example, your phone as a remote. You can use your phone as a microphone to talk with your telly. You can use your phone to sing and have a karaoke session at your house. AI can also detect what is on the telly, like Google Lens can do. So you can pause the telly and you're interested about, I don't know, that car or the purse or the shoes or that actor. So you can do the pause and ask AI about that specific thing on the screen. Very interesting technology. This is really your choice. Are you a fan of LG, Samsung or something else? At the end of the day, this decision will be yours. I just want to say that all those tellies are basically almost the same level. But talking about this is like talking about which car is better, Mercedes, BMW, or something else. So yeah, let's leave it like that. And if you're still here, I just want to give you a small tip. Someone might think, Adam, what is better? Telly without AI but top spec, like like a year ago was on the top shelf, the most expensive, the best panel, the best HDR, the best refresh rate, everything the best, or new telly with AI in the same price point, let's say. And the answer will be that depends. If you want to have a telly without AI, that's fine, especially if you are buying top spec model from a year before, but only if you have a really good source of your content. I'm talking about, I don't know, Netflix, but Netflix with 4K resolution, or Amazon TV or something like that. If you're watching only content from very good quality source and maybe playing video games on your PlayStation, Xbox, then yeah, telly without AI is perfectly fine. But if you're watching content from many sources, like maybe you watch a little bit of cable TV, maybe you watch something on the internet that is not really, the best quality, maybe it's just full HD resolution. In that scenario, I think you will benefit massively from having TV with AI. So yeah, that's that. I think personally my next telly will have AI, but without, between us, telly without camera, because that's a freaking risk. But yeah, still, I'm gonna buy a telly with AI, and I think there is no going back from this new technology. Alright guys, that's gonna be it. If you found that video interesting, consider subscribing, smash that like button, but like always, only if you want, and I will see you next time. Thank you, bye.